Today I am going to teach you about acrostic poetry. So first we are going to look at what an acrostic poem is and the rules. Then we'll look at two examples of acrostic poems, and then we'll be able to look at the writing process of writing an acrostic poem. So acrostic is a poem, word puzzle, or other composition in which certain letters in each line form a word or words. Acrostic poems, the first letter of each line spells out a word or phrase, and that is the only rule of an acrostic poem. There's no length, there's no specific thing you need to write about. That is the only rule. The word you choose to write your acrostic poem about, that is going to be your subject. I'll show you that here in just a second. So again, a reminder, acrostic poems are descriptive poems. There is no limit to the length, and the subject of your poem can be a name, a thing, or whatever you like. So let's look at an example. So here we see that Caitlin wrote her poem about pumpkins. That is her subject. So she wrote pumpkins vertically on her page. From there, she is going to use the letters from her word to create sentences. It is helpful when you're writing your subject down vertically to make them all capitalized, because these letters are going to start the sentences of your poem, so they would be capitalized anyways. It is helpful to make them capitalized, and then if you can bold them, if you're typing your poem, go ahead and bold them. It'll make it easier as well. So Caitlin came up with the poem, "Piles of candy under the bed make for a delicious snack. People know it's been Halloween because no one is without candy." So we see here Caitlin's subject is pumpkin, and that is what she has written her poem. It's about Halloween and pumpkins. So we can easily see after reading it that it's about Halloween and pumpkins. Let's look at my example. So my subject is winter. I would call this poem Winter. I created the poem "White icicles hanging low, new fallen snow, the joy of making snow angels, eager to get warm, roasting by the fire." So again, you can see my subject is winter, and then I used the letters from my subject to start the sentences of my poem. And again, I didn't bold these, but I did make them uppercase so you can tell where the words, the new sentences begin. So let's get started. First thing about writing an acrostic poem is thinking about what you want to write your poem about. So what is going to be the topic of your poem? Remember that for mine, I chose winter and Caitlin chose pumpkins. So what topic are you going to choose? Once you have that, write it down vertically on your page, just like mine. So for this poem, I chose summer as my topic. After you have your topic chosen and you have written it down, brainstorm ideas on what you're going to write your poem about. It could be helpful to pull out another piece of paper, pull up a new document, and brainstorm words there. You can brainstorm words, phrases, anything that you can use in your poem to describe summer. So these are the words I came up with. Sunshine, sweaty, sports, friends, relaxing, shade, hot, and ice cream. So I'm going to use these words to write my poem. So using the letters from each word, using the letters from my word to write each sentence, this is what I came up with. Sometimes it's hot. Under a shade tree makes the heat more bearable. Enjoy some ice cream. Relax. So let's get started. First, brainstorm what you want your topic to be about. Write it down on your page vertically, and then brainstorm ideas. Good luck!